Hello, 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 Nori here. Welcome back to yet another episode of Love and Deep Space. Today we are deep diving into Sylus's new memory card, which is Innocent Birdcage from the recent banner pulls that we got. Now we managed to get the card, the outfit, the hair, okay, and we find ourselves really lucky to be able to do so and not have the entire gem collection emptied for it. Now, when I opened the memory card, I realized that I did not press record, and as a result, it is still like we haven't entered anything. There's no interactions that we had. It's just still the beginning. So we're gonna do this from the very beginning itself. Without wasting further time, let's jump in. This is where we started. I hope you guys are excited because I am. Can't wait to see what Predator Sylus story sounds like. And I hope you guys brace yourselves because we don't know what ending we are going to get, okay? So let's hope for the best one. Many years ago, a radioactive leak contaminated many citizens in Lincoln City. It transformed them into predators. These individuals have an increased tendency for violence. As the predator population grew, the crime rate soared year after year. The lives of the innocent became fleeting as autumn leaves. This city, filled with corrupt officials and intricate power struggles, became as fragile as an egg on the edge of a cliff over time. Many have pinned their hopes for salvation on the upcoming mayoral election. Among the candidates, a young contender had a major lead in the polls. They promised to deal with the predator crisis. However, this candidate only recently escaped an assassination event by Tartarus, who's an SS-class predator.
It's been a little over a week since the arrest, and your department already sentenced 3 or 4 people. I heard about you. You handled a few predator-related cases over the years. But I'd be careful if I were you. Everyone knows the reputation of the guy who leads Nightstrix.
Nightstrix is a gang that has risen to power in Lincoln's Southern District in recent years. They have connections to almost everything, from weapons and intels to various contraband, even satellite hacking. Nightstrix can provide anything as long as the price is right. The chatty god finally comes to a stop in front of his cell. Our short walk is ended. Thank you, sir. I can take it from here. The guard sheepishly retreats. I head deeper into the corridor.
Special access verified. Please enter.
This feels like a space prison, but like dreary and dark, which obviously space prisons are supposed to be, but like even I don't know, even more foreboding, I guess. Yay, I wonder where we're entering. The mayoral election has various factions on the edge. The Lincoln City Bureau of Investigation, or LCBI, is determined to capture Tartarus and prevent more incidents from occurring. I don't think more incidents will stop from happening, and I don't think we're that good at capturing this Tartarus guy, but good luck. Moving on. Information about Tartarus is very limited, but a credible source suggests the leader of Nightstrix might have some leads. I'm sorry, what? I thought Tartarus is supposed to be The leader of Nitrix? Where are we getting at? Did I just not read it properly? Information about is very limited, but a credible source suggests the leader of Nitrix might have some leads. Who's the leader of Nitrix if not Tartarus? I have no idea what's happening. This is my problem. I start a story, I have questions, I get thrown off by questions, and then I end up somewhere else. Anyways, consequently, the LTBI managed to find a charge serious enough to justify incarcerating this gang leader. His movements are basically restricted. The deal is simple. He gets his freedom in exchange for information related to Tartarus. You know what would be really funny? If this guy, okay, which I know is going to be Sylus, turns out to be Tartarus, which is also true, but like, okay, here's what I'm thinking, okay? So, we get this guy, right? Leader of Nitrix, whatever. Has information on Tartarus. Pretends to be another person entirely. Is actually Tartarus. Giving information on himself. Playing a double role, basically. Playing a double agent or like a double role. It's so... It would be so amusing to me. But truth to the guard's words, my colleagues left empty-handed. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been suddenly assigned to take over the case today. I wasn't even given the chance to review the file on the leader of Nitrix. Girl, I don't think you'd need to. Oh, somebody's humming. Somebody actually has their clothes on. Also glasses. Nice to know he has clothes on. At the end of the corridor is the last cell. Inside it is the leader of Nitrix. His back is turned to me, but he exudes a nonchalant air. That voice sounds familiar. Hello, nice of you to turn back. Ooh, what is...
The LCBI sent a new face.
Are you happy to see me, Sylus? I thought he had a new necklace around him, but that's the same thing. It's just... It has a red light glinting off it, so... Should I just increase the volume? Yeah, I can handle some damage to the ears. Because I just can't hear anything. I need to change my earphones. Sylus?
Long time no see.
Ooh, he looks good in this outfit. Like, he looks good overall. Yeah, long time no see. I take a step forward, unable to believe my eyes. His faith has been unknown for years, yet here he is in the flesh. You're the leader of Nitrix? Are you okay? That sounds like I'm asking, are you mentally sane? The answer is no. Years ago, this person who had been a constant presence in my life vanished without a trace overnight. I can't believe we're seeing each other again, like this. I'm shocked. As my heart races, a flood of questions rushes to the forefront of my mind. I thought you...
This is how you greet your suspects, Miss Enforcer?
Do you want me to give you pina coladas? Do you want a welcome drink? Do you want a Hawaiian punch? Or do you want my punch? I can give both. As a greeting. The word enforcer brings me back to reality. Aware that this isn't a place for reunions, I pushed the shock of meeting Sylus again to the back of my mind. I braced myself. I'm here on behalf of the LCBI. I hope you'll be willing to assist me with my work. Can you tell us anything about Tartarus, the SS-class predator?
Having information and choosing to share it are two different things.
You know, here's a headcanon. Or a headcanon, yes. So I think he refused all of the other people because he knew MC was there and he wanted MC to be the one interrogating him. That is plausible, right? That seems like a very plausible thing. So that's why nobody else got the information, because A, they're bad at getting the information probably, and B, he wanted MC. This is the ploy to see MC. Tell me I'm wrong. I am not, though. I'm 100% sure. At least a 90% sure. He glances at the badge on my chest.
Special Enforcer.
Like you don't...
You look good in that uniform.
I look good in the uniform, do I now? Shyly tucks hair behind the ears. Why am I blushing? I am blushing for no reason. Okay. Enemies to lovers, maybe. What did he say before? Special Enforcer. I like the way he said that.
You look good in that uniform.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Sylus.
Special Enforcer.
Thanks. Even behind the bars, you have quite the commanding presence. No, I did that on purpose. I really did that on purpose. I'm sorry, I broke the character. I did that on purpose. That's my bad.
I thought you'd say you missed me after all this time. Or that you were worried about me, at least.
Why should I be worried about you? You look good to me. In fact, you look better than good to me. You look brilliant to me. You look extra handsome to me. So like, why am I supposed to be worried about you? Why am I supposed to be worried about you? I need to save this.
I thought you'd say you missed me after all this time. Or that you were worried about me, at least.
Sir, you look pretty good. Good enough for me to not be worried about you. Oh, look at his glasses, though. Also, he kind of looks older in this getup for some reason. It looks like he's easily 35. I was going to say 40. I was going to say 40, but maybe that's a little unfair on him. Distant memories stir, and I move closer to the iron bars that separate us. I whisper to him, Sylus, I really was worried about you. Sylus's index finger passes the bars of the cage. Slowly, he purposefully straightens my enforcer badge.
Was it to the point where you'd clean out the safe?
Did I really clean out the safe? Did I empty out his safe? Did I rob him of his money and his heart? Or both? I am sorry if I did. Or maybe I'm not really sorry if I did. I met Sylus during a predator attack years ago. Back then, I wasn't an enforcer in the Northern District. I was just a kid struggling to survive on the streets in the Southern District. I wasn't alone. In this chaotic, dangerous area of the city, there were others like me. One day we'd be fighting tooth and nail over a piece of bread from a trash can, and the next day, we could all die at the hands of the predators. Okay, real question. Why are we randomly dying at the hands of a predator? Like, what does a predator do? Zombie type situation? Like, I know the predator could maul you and would maul you to death. Except I just want to know, like, do they just wound you and that's it? Or like, do they eat you up? Like, we have questions here. Like, important questions. I find, okay, here's also the thing. Like, I find if there's a predator who would just attack you for no reason, doesn't drink your blood, doesn't eat you up, that sounds a bit pointless. Like, why would you just attack someone if you have no intentions of consuming them in some way or the other? It just seems like, what is your motivation? You know, what is the motivation? Zombies have motivation, vampires have motivation. What is a predator's motivation? We'll figure it out, I guess. Maybe. Years ago, Southern District, Lincoln City.
Run! Get out of here! Somebody help!
Ouch.
Kill! Kill them all!
Yeah, but like, why? I'd be like, sir, why? What is the reason? Give me a reason. That the Nicki Minaj meme. What was the reason? That was what I would say. While running away from my life, I'd be like, what is the reason? Give me a reason. Chaos erupted all around. I can't imagine. I can't help but imagine running away, just looking back, screaming. That meme, that what was the reason meme, you know, and just like me running back. It will turn into a whole comedy. Where do we have? Chaos erupted all around me. The howls of the predators intermingled with the screams of the crowd, the cacophony threatening to burst my eardrums. Blood trickled from the bite wound above my collarbone as I stumbled into an abandoned pharmacy on the deserted street. It hurts. A burst of intense gunfire resounded in the distance. A few seconds passed before a tall figure with a gun entered the pharmacy. The man grabbed a bottle of antiseptic from the shelf next to me, unscrewed the cap, and poured it over his wound. He hastily bandaged it and turned to leave. He didn't even glance at me throughout the entire process. In times like these, staying alive was considered a victory. No one had the luxury to worry about others. My vision blurred from the blood loss, but my survival instinct kicked in. With the last bit of my strength, I grabbed his clothes. Take me with you. That would be so...
Let go of me.
That would be so weird for me to pretend like I am the character, but... No, it would actually be funny because I'm not used to it. And it would be like... It would be so comedic. But I'll try to do it in the best possible way. You have a gunshot wound. You got that while being chased, right? If you leave me here, I might accidentally tell people your whereabouts. Okay, this man wants to directly kill, I guess. He's like, haha, big talk. Not if I kill you first. Then you won't be left to talk about my whereabouts. Also, he looks weirdly different in such close-up. You know what would be interesting to see Sylus in a man bun? Give us man bun in full. Don't be shy. You gave us a mullet. You can do this. Give us a man bun. Before I can finish my sentence, I feel the cold barrel of a gun against my forehead.
It'd be easier to solve the problem like this, don't you think?
Quick solutions. I like how you think. I don't. If you take me with you, I promise I won't slow you down.
You little... when I find you, I'll skin you alive!
Ooh. Ugh. The way that sounds so nasty. Like, I was taking it as a joke all this while to lighten the atmosphere, but now I'm back again feeling like, ugh, a sense of creep and foreboding all over me. Also, Sylus still has his rich laugh. I appreciate that every single time. They're here. As the cries of the predator resounded, once more I touched the bite wound about my collarbone. He seemed to have noticed this as well.
Calm down. You won't become a predator.
He poured what was left of the antiseptic on my wound. Pain washed over me, but as I looked up to meet his cold gaze, I forced myself to hold back my tears.
If you want to come with me, dry those tears first.